Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here on Bank Holiday Monday, well at least in England and Wales, on Monday the 31st of August. Thanks again for watching, and this is the final day, meteorologically speaking at least, of summer 2015. Meteorologists class summer as June, July and August, and as of 1st of September it's the first day of meteorological autumn. Now, it also represents the last day of our fundraising appeal for Macmillan. And thank you so much. We are so close to our target of £2,500. At the moment, the total raised is £2,401. So we are just £98 short of our target of £2,500. If you haven't donated yet, this is your opportunity to do so. Please do. All you need to do is go to justgiving.com/weatherweb, and there you can donate any amount that you like. So it's justgiving.com/weatherweb. We've got thousands of people who watch the videos every day and tens of thousands who use the website. So if you haven't donated yet, please do so. The reason we do this is that weatherweb.net has been free for the past year, and we ask you to make this donation in lieu of the website being completely free of charge. But thank you so much to everybody who has contributed and donated so far. It really will make a massive difference to Macmillan. Now, an interesting one to go and have a read of on the webpage at weatherweb.net is the weather musing that Gary did about the meteorological autumn paradox. Go and have a look at that, because it preempts the stories that we're going to be meeting as we head into autumn, if we get any warm days or any cool days. Go and have a read of that. Also, another one I want you to have a look at from weatherweb.net is my weather school video. I recorded this yesterday about when a high is not dry. And of course, we've been talking about the high pressure building in this week, but as you know, it's not going to be dry in the forecast. That just explains a little bit about why that's happened. Okay, now then, did I want to show you that one next? Yeah, we'll go on to the summer stats. End of summer, and most of the stats are in. Obviously, we've still got a few days to run, but just wanted to bring you up to date, really. As it's bank holiday and it's the end of the summer, I've been kind of trawling through some stats just to have a look at where we were. So this is the England and Wales precipitation going back to summer 1766. It's from the Hadley Centre sites. It's the Met Office Hadley Centre website, an excellent open source free website. Go and have a look. This is one of the problems with the Met Office, isn't it? Is that they're my main competitor, or they're a competitor. But also, on one hand, on the commercial side of things, but then on the other, on the public service side of things, they do some fantastic stuff. So I'm happy to say when the Met Office do something good, and this is one of the good things they've done at the Hadley Centre website. So this is England and Wales precipitation going back to summer 1766. We're so lucky to have this temperature record available to us, thanks to those early pioneers of meteorology. Now, this summer we're coming in with totals of about 235, so we're going to be about there. The black line is the decadal average, so it gives us a trend overall, and you see how generally we've seen an increase in rainfall since around about the early 2000s, and prior to that up to the early 1970s we did go through a dry spell. So summer 2015 going to be coming in around about here, so it's a wetter than average summer, but only moderately so, and certainly if you run a line along here you'll see there's many summers that come in pretty close as well. So pretty average summer. Of course, that doesn't reflect the north-south nature of the rainfall. It was certainly wetter in the north than in the south, at least till the last few days. And it doesn't really reflect that on these charts. This gives us a whole of a picture across the England and Wales area. In fact, Scottish rainfall showing in as wetter than this, and the Northern Irish is as well. Then if we take a look globally, this is precipitation up to the 29th of August. Notice it picks up quite nicely here. This is from the CPC site, and notice the green colours across Scotland here, showing us that wetter weather across Scotland. But look how dry it's been across central and eastern parts of Europe during the summer period. So some really dry weather across central and eastern parts of Europe. Wet weather in the central parts of the US, but generally dry across the south of the USA. Pretty wet weather as well across the northern parts of Russia during summer 2015. In terms of temperature anomalies, this is the temperature anomaly from Carsten Houston's site. This is for August. And it shows again, look, the warm area of air across Eastern Europe, near normal temperatures across the UK. Really cool though, look, across eastern parts of the US. But in terms of summer overall, again, another fabulous chart from the Met Office Hadley Centre. This is the mean Central England temperature. Again, obviously, this is just Central England, so it's not taking account of Scotland and Ireland. But we use Central England temperatures because basically they go back so far to 1772. And summer 2015 is coming in with figures somewhere in here, as you can see, that green bar. So again, it's a pretty middle of the road summer, as it were, particularly going back into the sort of 1960s. It's near normal, but significantly above normal when we take it further back in time. And the trend certainly continues this kind of upward decadal trend that we've tended to see, although of course much controversy because it's tended to flatten out globally during the last 10 to 15 years. You'll know that I've written on that many times about that particular elephant in the room. Globally, this is how temperatures look. The summer was coming in actually very close to the July 2015 of plus 1.85, and that puts us somewhere in here. So again, the 13-month running average, which is the red line, shows an increase and sort of a flattening out of sorts in there, and we remain above normal globally as far as temperatures are concerned from the 81 to 2010 average figure. So that's how summer has shaped up generally across the UK. Pretty middle of the road summer, really. In terms of what's going on out there at the moment, a couple of interesting developments as far as hurricanes go, because we've got a Hurricane Fred, which is just to the north of the Azores at the moment here in the Atlantic. That tracking its way in a northwesterly direction. It's fading away over the next few days, but at the moment it is at hurricane strength. Notice too, as you go back through Africa, this train of storms, look, headed back through Africa, waiting to come across the Atlantic. So are things about to get interesting? Well, we'll wait and see. This is Erica out here. And then another phenomena that's occurred during the last few days is the fact that there have been 3 hurricanes in the Pacific, major category hurricanes as well. We've had Jemina, Ignacio and Kilo, look, stretching their way across the Pacific Ocean. Really very, very active in the Pacific right now. And interesting to note, look, those storms, particularly Jemina and Ignacio, look how clear the eyes are on those storms. So some amazing pictures coming through at the moment of those hurricanes, and certainly the Atlantic and Pacific tropical areas are one to be keeping a very close eye on right now. Of course, we've got such warm water really from the western coast of the States right the way down off the western coast of Central America at the moment, fueling these huge storm systems that are making their way across the Pacific right now. Okay, I'll leave you with that, but don't forget, please do continue to get your donations into our WeatherWeb Macmillan appeal. We're raising funds for Macmillan Cancer Support. Go to justgiving.com/weatherweb if you haven't done so already, and please do make your donation today. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now, but whatever you're doing, have a great Monday, and perhaps you might be watching this even early on Tuesday, but whatever you're doing, have a great day. Thanks for watching, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.